a changeup. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Here's Lillard, following the score by New York. The three. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Pass to Prince. Now Lopez. Kicks it out to Prince. Giannis with it. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Hart.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Giannis. And here's Middleton. He has yet to score.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Lopez grabs the board.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Towns the screen. Brunson, left side. Towns, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Kicks it down to Middleton. They need this one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster swing.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
It's a tie game in New York. We've got... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Out left to the wing. Nice shot by Portis.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here's Portis. Right inside. Knicks with the rebound. Dame looking around. Back to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Now here's Payne. Still scoreless. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Jackson. The rebound by McBride. New York trailing to the middle. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Green drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Now, here's Bridges. Out to the right wing. Towns with it. Over Jackson. And it's Towns missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Anunoby outside. Outside, Towns. Back to Anunoby. That's tipped.
That's just a really good defensive read from Portis. I mean, the read was excellent and the hustle was better.
And the Knicks making a change here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low. There's Portis. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Towns in the corner. Over Trent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. But we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Pass to Trent. Outside, Green. Back to Trent. Outside, Green. Right side, Jackson. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Knicks with the lead. Now, Hart, defended by Portis. Anunoby outside, and stolen by Wright. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Trent can't hit. New York with the ball. Outside, Towns. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Bridges. Inside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Towns wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Bucks trailed by 4. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And to Kumbo. Here's Brunson. He's got 9. Brunson down the lane. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Lillard outside. Good, nice job down low. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Hart. Still without a basket. To the middle. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Screen by Giannis. For the tie. And it's denied. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Hart. 1:22 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Middleton. Giannis inside. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Achua. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look from Milwaukee. Here's Wright. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Green. It's Trent on the wing. Green deciding where to go with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. We've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get ready for one, man. It's your next.
We've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Make some noise for your next city.
New York leading by 4. And here is Bridges. There's a screen by Achua. Bridges shot good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out front, leading by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. pass to Giannis. And the rejection by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
On the wing, Anunoby drains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Stolen by Anunoby. Fires the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
A floater. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 12. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trailed by 12. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Middleton outside. The tray. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. New York with the ball. New York moving the ball around. And Towns throws it down.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Middleton outside. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Anunoby left side. Oh, good with the triple. Bucks trailed by 14. Prince with it. Bridges covering. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Portis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Brunson, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
New York leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Anunoby. Sinks the triple.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New York. Puts up a deep three. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark